positives can you take from this, Coach? Obviously not the way you wanted to go, but there's got to be something.
I thought, Nigel Bethel made some nice plays. If you point out individual efforts, but anytime you give up 400 yards rushing and throw 4 interceptions, there's very few positives to be had.
You talked all season about ball protection. Is this game kind of, I guess, the example of what you can tell the team of how important that is?
No doubt. I mean, we're not good enough yet to overcome that, and not close to that actually. So it's a good team. You squander opportunities like we did in the first half, have those penalties on those first couple drives. It's just what's going to happen.
What did you think about offensive line play as a whole, and then you lose Valen? So what was that all like?
Yeah, not bad. Stryker's a great player. I know he had the big sack on 4th down, and he does that to everybody. So we'll just have to patch it together this next week and make it work. But I thought for the most part, protection was decent. They're a good D-line. They, one of the top sack defenses in the country, and so that was to be expected.
What did you just kind of think the biggest issue was for you all today, do you think?
They're a good team, and more than anything, I think the slow start, we were chasing the whole game. You come out and you have those penalties, you have that drop on 3rd down early and then throw an interception to Stryker. It's 14-0, and you're just chasing the rest of the way.
What was it about the run defense today? Because we've seen times in the season where it looks like you can stop the run, like against Arkansas. Was it they just got put on the field maybe too much, or they were guessing on gaps?
I think, I think more than anything, offensively, us having 3-and-outs, turnovers, put them out there back to back to back, and that's hard to hold up. And they have 2 very good backs. They have a good offensive line, and did a good job running the ball.
What did you think of Mahomes' play today?
I thought he battled. Like I said, all those throws he had were kind of unfortunate bounces on the interceptions. There wasn't one read that I would have said that's a bad read. The ball gets tipped up. Stryker jumps up and makes one. The one in the end zone, he gave Reg a chance, and that kid made a good play there at the end of the half, but it wasn't like he's making bad reads. It just ball didn't bounce our way.
What did you see from the guys that got back out there like Sadler today?
I thought he looked a little bit rusty, but moved around well. I thought his effort was great. He'll get back into the swing of things and definitely help us next week.
Y'all seem like y'all were trying to really get the ball to Reggie in the flats. Was that kind of a matchup y'all liked going into the game?
Yeah, I think when they put their backup corner in, we thought that we could get the ball over there a few times and see if we can make that work. But, when you get behind that much, you got to get away from that.
Any early word on Valen's injury?
I have not heard. Not yet.
Are defenses applying different coverages or doing anything tricky the last 2 weeks, Kansas, OU this week, to produce these different results, or is it just?
No, I think we're just, like I said, you turn it over that many times. It's 4 times you don't get to possess the ball and continue drives. So we just got to make better plays, take care of the ball better, and just play better.
What's your message to the team just to make sure this one doesn't linger?
4 games left, 4 guaranteed games left, a big one next week at home. So got to make the most of it.
How did you rate the offensive line's play today?
What's that?
The offensive line's play, how did you rate that today? They gave 4 sacks.
Yeah, they did. But it's one of the best defenses when it comes to causing sacks in the country. And when you get behind, you start throwing it every play because you're one-dimensional like that. That's kind of to be expected.